Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, November 30th, 2025. So we are on top of the hour, which means we have a mutated public event. Let's take a look at it here in the daily challenges here. Complete a mutated public event 1. And then we have this guy here, kill mutated enemies 10, which of course is during the mutated public event. All right, let's see what we got here on this public server. We have safe and sound, pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and join in. There's 8 folks in here, so it may be a little bit of a struggle to get our 10, but we'll see what happens here. At least we will. This thing that's in front of us here. Say, it's quite something. So hopefully we'll be able to get in there and get our 10 mutated enemies. Hopefully if we get in there, wow. Of course, these mutated public events are every hour on top of the hour. All right, Jimmy. Let's get in here quick. Get up here. Oh, can't even jump up there, Jimmy.
Like the circuit breakers have blown.
Oh,
Mind patching them up so Kai can get
it has been a long time since I've completed this safe and sound. We can get up here. There we go. Oh, they're doing to that one. Okay.
Just a few left now.
That person's over there. Okay, so they should be able to get them all then. Oh, perfect. We're gonna hang out up here. Hopefully, we can get our enemies here. We have a little bit of a. Oh, person's got one more there. All right, cross our fingers here.
What the heck? It broke again? Oh, and it's attracting critters. Please help protect the generator while Kai tries to get those repeller doohickeys working again.
Keep our eyes out open here. Kill an enemy in the Savage Divide, so we got that one done. There we go. The main thing you gotta remember is you don't have to focus on just one guy and kill them. If you can focus just kind of getting a couple shots off on each enemy, you are good to go. You don't have to kill them per se, but if one of your bullet lands, you get credit for the kill. You know what I'm saying? Lock and load here, Jim. Wait for the next wave, so we only need a couple more here. Just need one more here. Alright, good. I think we're good here. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. Kill mutated enemy. 10 for 10 done. Oh, there's our boy there. Get up here with this guy.
Clyde, no pressure, but we're all counting on you.
Yeah, we haven't done this one in a long time. Here on the channel. All right. Oh, where's he at here? Come on, gun, don't fail me now. Nice, he is down.
What the heck? You got the juice turned too high, Clyde.
There we go. Did a mutated public event, 1-for-1 done, just like that. This is a really good one to do, actually. Look at that. Furious Crusader pistol. Hot dog.
Hope the reward is enough. You really saved our behind.
Yeah, that's alright.
Be sure to come on back
Bloody
once
railway
you
rifle.
up.
Way away rifle. Huh. Plus 15% reload speed. Attacks stagger targets. Huh. Go ahead and pick this junk up here. Nice. Someone's running around in a Santa suit. That's awesome. That's good news. Let's put this away so we can see what we're doing here. Alright, there's our mutated party pack. Let's take a look at that. Let's get up here first. We'll take a look at that real quick here. Mutated party pack here, Jimmy boy. Right there. So, granted for completing a mutated event with 3+ Fallout First members present, open up to get a reward. So even if you don't have 3+ Fallout First members, you do get a party pack. I think it's just a regular one. Let's go ahead and open her up here. Missile Juggernauts, we get a ski sword. Escape plate added, okay. 6 stim packs, okay, interesting. Huh, playing that we don't even know. How about that? How about that? What else we get here? A bunch of other junk here. Pink Brahmin plushie. Interesting. Which I already have, of course. Alright, cool. Yeah, 2 good weapons there, actually. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, kicking the thing's head around. Alright, let's take a look at these. Oh, wow, look at that. We got another one down here at the same time. Kill an enemy in the Savage Divide region 5. So again, an enemy means everything is on the table. Right from passive enemies, you know, we come across the passive scavengers and raiders just walking around the roadways, right up to the highest level enemy in that region. And of course, the Savage Divide region, which we are in, and that's why we completed it. Fairly large area, pretty defined by a mountain range on the west and east sides here. It goes all the way down here, just like this. And then along the other side. Now, your cutoff will be Johnson's Acre and Denton Sons Construction. So they are part of the original map. So they are part of the Savage Divide. So just below that will be your Skyline Valley region, just in case if anyone was wondering. Of course, along the east side here. But pretty much everything is good to go. And you can do an event like what we did. Another pretty good decent spot is up here, Palace of the Winding Path. There's a bunch of Scorched up there. And, yeah, pretty good, decent bunch of super mutants here, etc. It's really up to you what you want to do and what you want to go after. All right. Let's see if there's anything else that we have to do while we are on a server with these other folks here. We don't really have to be on the server with other folks to get this bad boy here. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to our own little private server where it's nice and quiet. And we'll finish this off. You see in the top right-hand corner of the screen, it's coming December 2nd, 2025. Will be a brand new update. Of course, there'll be a maintenance break involved with that, as you can see. Brand new season 23 season pass. Now, if you have tickets, I recommend using them. If there's a reward that you want to get on the current season 22 season pass, because your tickets don't get transferred over as tickets to the next season. They actually change into gold bullion. It's not a 1-for-1 ratio, but that's what that basically is. So I recommend use the tickets up because those tickets will disappear and you'll just end up with a certain quantity of gold bullion. All right, good stuff. Let's take a look here, Jimmy. While we are up here, catch a fish in the Savage Divide Region 2. So in order to catch a fish, you will need a fishing rod. There's only one way to get a fishing rod is by completing the side quest called Casting Off. And you come right here to Fisherman's Rest, which becomes a free fast travel once when you discover it. Very simple quest to do, but just in case you do run into any issues or if you're brand spanking new to the game, I highly recommend you can check out the video I have here on the channel. It's all timestamped, but it's pretty straightforward. But you complete that simple quest, you get your fishing rod, you can craft fish bits, grilled fish. You can do this daily repeatable quest every single day. It's different every day, called Big Fish in a Small Pond, right? But you will need your fishing rod first, okay? And of course, the Savage Divide region, as I mentioned, we just talked about there, about the enemies. Again, well defined by this barrier here along the west side and along the east side here, a little bit of a mountain range on each side. And remember, your cutoff down here will be Denton Sons Construction and Johnson's Acre, which is part of the original map, so they are part of the Savage Divide. Everything below that will be part of the Skyline Valley region. Now, if you never fished before, if you're brand new to the game, don't always go by the map, okay? Because some places show water when there's no water at all, and some rivers are too narrow and too shallow to fish, okay? So again, for the Savage Divide, I usually recommend for people to come up here to the Palace of the Winding Path, okay? Now, there'll be a bunch of Scorched in the main building, but everywhere else, for the most part, on that property, there'll be no enemies around. And there's a lot of waterways in around Palace of the Winding Path. You can just fish right out of them, and that's what we normally do. Now, we are, as I mentioned, right here at the Middle Mountain Pit Stop, and we are fairly close to a location where there's a body of water, okay? So let's pop up that way. Now, fun fact, actually. This is a fun fact. I don't know if I've mentioned, some of you who've been with me for a while, but this person right here, Sarah Thornburg, I made a video back in 2023 about this place when this place was first brand new, okay? And the actress, the voice actress that plays Vera Thornburg, had commented on my video about it. And I looked her up on Instagram and social media, and it was her. It was a real deal, and I couldn't believe it. Thinking, wow, thank you so much for... And, you know, of course, I was just kind of starting out at the time as a YouTuber, and, yeah, that made me so happy. That person taking the time out of their day to message me a comment on my video, you know, person that lives down in Hollywood, you know, pretty awesome. So right here, right up here is a nice little body of water we can fish from. If we take a look at the map here, this is where we're at. Of course, it doesn't show a body of water here, but this is a pretty good little spot. And another fun fact is there used to be an orange tent up here, which spawned a Nuka-Cola orange. But that is no longer the case anymore. The scavenger is still around cutting wood. He's over there. You see that little dot right there in the compass. But yeah. All right, so let's go over here. We're going to do a little bit of fishing. Now, if you never fished before, you just walk up to a body of water, and you can see how it says fish. So if you're not in far enough, it'll show up as gray, okay? If you go in too far, it'll show up as gray as well. So you have to be just right? And all you do, you hit that button, whatever button that is for you that you select. Your little guy just whips out his fishing rod automatically. Now, I recommend using common bait for daily weekly challenges, but again, it's really up to you. It's your game. You can use whatever bait you like. We're going to use some improved bait because we don't have a whole lot of common bait on us. Let's go ahead and fish here. Yeah, I couldn't believe that that person lives down in Hollywood, that voice actress that messaged me on that comment on the video. I thought it was a joke at first, and then I kind of opened up their little profile there, and which we can do, and looked on social media. I'm thinking, wow, amazing. Person took the time out of their day like that. It meant a lot, I know that. Especially just starting out YouTube. All right, there we go. Oh, look at that bad boy. Leatherback, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so it does exist. Nice little look at that. It's raining out here. And improved bait. So that's pretty awesome. So I know the leatherback fish can be very elusive to a lot of people. A lot of people have messaged me and say that they have a hard time getting the leatherback. But try this little pond. This is the second time I got a leatherback up here while it's raining. I used to have a camp, like a temporary camp. Sorry. A portable camp, I called it, and where I moved it around, and I had made a camp up here just to kind of try out when fishing was first brand new, and got a leatherback there. So there we go, catch a fish in the Savage Divide region, 2 for 2 done, just like that, pretty awesome. All right, Now, some people say you can get a Nuka-Cola Orange over here, but I have tried this and I haven't been able to bring that up. This is a location that you can spawn in if you drink a Nuka Shine 2 as well, by the way. Here's a little fishing rod there, broken fishing rod. All right, let's see what's next here, Jim. Collect soap too. So I do have a video I made, I think it was about 8 or 9 months ago or so. It's a soap location video. Show you many locations for soap. It's all time stamped. Now the problem with soap is people will go around on public servers and just take everything and sell them in their vendor, okay? And it can make it a little hard, a little bit more frustrating for people, but you can check out that video I made. So let's take a look at a couple locations here. Right up here at Darling Sisters Lab. So right behind one of the wooden buildings, there is a red wheelbarrow. There'll be 7 soap inside there. One of the most popular spots is a skeleton in a bathtub. So you spawn here at the New River Gorge Bridge East, and you go down the hill. So right about here, skeleton in the bathtub, about 21 bars of soap there. Another good spot is right here at the White Spring Mall. If you go down to the White Spring Mall here from the north entrance, you go to the spa, all kinds of soap there. There'll be soap in around these Garrett Hand Estates, Hornwright Estates, quite a few bathrooms there. Same thing with the Fort Defiance, a lot of bathrooms around, lots of ghouls as well. And even up here, Red Rocket Mega Stop, some soap up there as well. Not a whole lot, but some for sure. And you can try out those locations, or you can check out that video I've made. Not all bathrooms will have soap in it. There you'll find more toilet paper there. But you can definitely check out some bathrooms if you so wish. All right. So let's go down to the mall, and we're going to use the north entrance. Now, if you accidentally use the front door entrance here, that is fine. You just go right down the stairs. It just adds like 5 seconds onto your day. Not a big deal. So we're going to use the north entrance here. We're going to go right inside the mall here. Go right here to the spa. And there's some soap right here, like this one. 2, just like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I think there'll be soap in every single one of these rooms, like 1 or 2 bars of soap in every room.
We offer a wide variety.
One more soap there. One more there. Yeah, right on there. Robot, give me therapy. I don't think so. A couple more soap there. All right. Good stuff. Where are we going here, Jim? Right here. Let's take a look at the next one here. Scrap junk to produce oil 5. So oil is a junk item, which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here in the game. Just walk up to any Tinker's Workbench, go ahead and go craft. Go down here to bulk. Go down here to the O section. The bulk 1 oil, all you need is 2 plastic and 10 waste oil from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and bulk your 1 oil, and then you scrap his hands down. The fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now, I do have about 5 videos here on the channel I made in early 2023. They're very short videos. I would say maybe the longest one would probably be about 5 minutes long, but they're very standalone videos where I just show you one location. But we're going after fuel tanks and gas canisters in those videos, and you can check them out just in case. Just mind the audio on them; they are a little rough. But let's take a look at a couple great locations for that stuff. Of course, up here, WV Lumber Co. Nice little neutral area. Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Settlers Ridge again. We're looking for fuel tanks and gas canisters. Okay. The Red Barn, right up on the hill next to Silva Homestead. It's a pretty good little spot there. Right here, sorry. Mount Blair Train Yard during BattleBot. Okay. Now, you don't have to complete that event on top of the bunker. There's a couple of fuel tanks and gas canisters there. So you can complete that event if you switch, but you don't have to. Right over here in Sugar Grove in the main office area, it looks like there's a bunch of chairs and desks that are kind of piled up in the middle of the room. Bunch of gas canisters around there as well. One of the best spots, believe it or not, is Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. Now you got to mine the triplets, the 3 snallygasters that are there, so pretty good little spot there as well. Now, soap is another way to get oil as well. I just showed you some great locations for soap previous to this, okay? And I believe one soap will give us one oil. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, one oil per soap. And I think all we need is 5. We just need 5 here. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're going to grab some more soap while we're here, because we have enough. So we got 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, let's go in and scrap this stuff up here. Just to kind of give you guys alternate ways to do things. You know what I mean? That's what we try to do here on the channel. There we go. As you can see, our item stats right there in the middle. 1 oil each. There we go. Scrap trying to produce oil. 5 for 5 done, just like that. Pretty awesome. All right, last but not least here, let's take a look. Scrap junk to produce cork, 5. So just like the oil, cork is a junk item in which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here in the game. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Go to bulk, go to the C section. So there we go. Bulk 1 cork will cost you 10 cork scrap and 2 plastic. You go ahead, you bulk your 1 cork, and then you scrap it. Hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now, cork we can find in a couple of great spots. I like to kind of go after golf balls, okay? Let's take a look at a couple of great locations for golf balls. Right up here at Hemlock Holes. Really nice little neutral area up there. Pretty cool little spot. All kinds of golf balls up there. And a bunch of golf balls here at Ohio River Adventure. So when you spawn in, you spawn in closer to the road, okay? You go past through those raiders that are there, which are friendly, and you go right to the tip. Right about here, you're going to see, I think it's Jingles the Moon Monkey. He's going to have a hat on him, and he's going to have a bunch of golf balls there. Some he kind of golfed out there. There'll be a bunch of golf balls in one of those plastic carriers there, those green plastic carriers. So lots of golf balls here as well. All right. But again, right up here is probably a really good spot, Hemlock Hole. So actually, let's go down here. Let's show you the one down here, Ohio River Adventures. Now, there'll be a couple milers where we first spawn in, but that's fine. We're just going to blow right by them. All right, so we're going to, when you spawn in, we can take care of those guys, but these raiders are pretty friendly. We're just going to keep going through here. Just like this. And there's our boy right there. So Jingle the Moon Monkey there. He's got a Tribbilly hat. Look at all these golf balls here. You can pick up one right there. There's a bunch of them over here as well. So if you pick up a golf ball here, burp, that, go to item. So you can see 1 golf ball gives us 1 cork and 1 plastic. So all we need is 5 of them, I believe. 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at that. Nice. Just perfect. And of course, there's a couple more. 1 right there. And there's a bunch more you can pick up right in this little green carrier, as I mentioned. So now we can scrap these up. Let's just head back to our camp and we'll scrap these up. Wow. Pretty good time in there, Jimmy boy. Of course, you can scrap this stuff at any workbench here in the game. They're all over the place in other players' camp, train stations, etc. Let's go ahead and scrap it up here so you can see our item stats there right in the middle. Let's go ahead and scrap these bad boys up. There we go. Scrap trying to produce cork, 5 for 5 done. And we're done. Look at that. Call it 25 minutes just for the sake of saying it. Wow. That's pretty good, Jim. Weapon of the day here, buds. Not that. But suppress assault rifle, plus 300% ammo capacity, plus 50% critical damage, plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge, plus 25% armor penetration, quad vital lucky hit, hard receiver, stabilized short barrel, aligned stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight dot suppressor, default appearance, 197 damage, 556 ammo, single fire mode. Nice. Perk cards here, the same little loadout I've had for a little over 2.5 months here. Legendary perk cards. Nothing has changed here. Very happy with them. I had them for quite some time. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Armor. Take a look at armor here. Aristocrats ultralight secret service left arm. Chameleon ultralight secret service left leg. Mutants ultralight secret service right arm. Resistance secret service under armor. Troubleshooters ultralight secret service right leg. Vanguard's jetpack secret service chest piece. Good stuff. Nice. Hard to believe tomorrow, December the 1st. Unbelievable. I can't believe how fast these days are just flying by. I think it's crazy. We're going to get our first snowstorm here in a couple days, so got the old snowblower out, give her a little tune-up. It comes with a pull cord, and the pull cord broke off last winter, like halfway through the winter, so good thing it has like an electric start, so I just got to plug it up to a little extension cord and give her a couple of pushes of the electric start. There, starts right up, but yeah, not looking forward to the snow. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Wayne, Waywarner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz, Adolfo Perez, Ozzy's One, Ricardo 186, Eric R, Shepard, Zach M. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.